Join us on this week's episode of Jason Mitchell Outdoors as we travel to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, where we experience some fantastic walleye fishing during the middle of August.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And August might not have the best reputation for fishing, across the Midwest, but on Devil's Lake, where we're at today, August is the time of the year where you can catch huge numbers of fish. Where traditionally, John, probably the average size is larger earlier in the year, but when people start having their 50 to 100 fish days, it's generally in the dog days of summer, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and I have to make that point all the time when I do these shows in the wintertime, especially from the people further south. They think once June's over, it's over. And I say, well, fish at home through June and come and see us after that,
Yeah, because they'll be biting here.
Oh, yeah. There you go. What you got there?
Yeah, I'll just lift them in. This is another nice eater walleye. Fish on this other rod here, John. Boy, they're right on the edge of this weed bed, aren't they?
They sure are. They really come around too, don't they? Just all really, really, really nice walleyes. Atta boy.
Here we go.
Another fat one.
Yeah, they're thick in here. That's just it. So many times, once this water warms up to a certain point, it seems like everything's biting. Small fish, big fish. And traditionally in August, even latter part of July, that's when we'll see our 50 to 100 fish days on Devil's Lake. Much more common to catch huge numbers of fish later on in the summer. And ironically, that's when a lot of people quit fishing.
That's right. The net?
Oh, I'll just lift them in here.
There you go. It's really picked up the last half hour, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's probably, what, about noon or so? Sun's high.
1:42.
1:42?
We got a late start today.
But it's a unique situation because the water's got some color to it. And I don't know if the weeds provide shade, but I imagine they do. Oh, fish on that back rod there.
Fish. That might be a pike. I don't know. I don't think so, though. It's a little nicer walleye, I believe.
Oh, yeah, there's a nice one, John.
Come here. Oh.
Oh,
I'm cranking with my wrong hand. Okay.
there we go. Nice fish, John.
Nice, nice, fat, healthy.
Yeah, fun.
You bet. It sure beats working.
10 feet of water in the middle of August. So forget the old adages about fish going deep in the summer. If you have weeds, those fish will be along the edges of those weed beds all summer long.
Absolutely. That's a nice walleye, I think.
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's another scrappy eater walleye.
These are nice fish today. This is absolutely what we're looking for.
Yeah, they're punching these jigs.
Sure. No, Jason, I love to troll, and I especially love to troll lead core and things like that, but there's just nothing like using a jig and feeling that fish tap on there a few times and getting the fish up.
Let's talk about some of the different presentations guys are using, because there's fish shallow, there's fish deep, there's fish on rocks, there's fish on weed beds. Lots of different options that are happening right now, so you can catch fish just about any way you want to. Well, let's go through some of those different options.
Well, I think the one that really catches everybody's ear that we're known for is they come up here and they tie to a tree and they're slip bobbing. That's kind of unique to just a few lakes, as far as I understand it, with all of our flooded timber. So that gets them. That kind of piques their interest right there. That's something new, the slip bobbing, and that works pretty much all year long as far as I've found. Trolling shallow, trolling windy shorelines. Today we're pulling jigs along the edges of weed beds. Deep trolling. I love to go out and troll those old shorelines with the lead core and the GPS and the lake map with lead core and crankbaits.
What are the good crankbaits on this lake, John?
Well, Salmo by far is a very true running nice crankbait. You take it out of the box, you don't have to worry about anything. It's going to work for you. And they get down deep for their size. They have good action.
Which Salmo are you pulling, John?
I'm pulling 5 Hornets right now.
5 Hornets?
And I'm pulling them 26 to 28 feet usually right now. About 1.6 miles an hour, 1.8. We're dropping about 135 feet of lead core out the back. It's a little nicer walleye, Jason.
Here we go.
Give me a netter.
I'll put a net underneath that one.
Sure
there.
didn't hit that.
We're not
like
using
you
that
wanted.
heavy a line here.
You ready?
There you go.
Oh, he just sucked on that thing real light. Nice walleye. Pretty walleye.
Yeah, those are nice looking fish.
Finally got it in his mouth. Took a while for him.
Coming right up after this commercial break, more Devil's Lake, North Dakota walleyes